Hey everyone, William here. Welcome back to Is This Game Any Good? And today I'll be checking out Age of Wonder 3. I really like this game. I've been playing it for about 32 hours the last few days. I've really become addicted to it. I will try to skip as much story stuff as possible because I don't want to spoil anything. Although the main campaign is not really the reason why you should play this game. It's actually a really good strategy game. I really like this a lot more than most other strategy games of its kind because I just like you actually being able to actually control units, and it's actually very good. There is such a thing as magic in this game, and well, you can throw magic once per round. Even though you have 4 heroes, or at least in this case I have 4 heroes, you can only throw magic once in total. Which is fine, because up here you can see the mana pool. If you throw spells from everyone else, the mana pool doesn't actually go down. But if you were able to throw spells like every single round, that would be a little bit overpowered. Just a tiny bit. Because, well, spells can be a bit powerful. Just a little bit. As you see there, I halved their entire army with one spell. That is pretty much how all spells in this game goes. Let's just move these forward a little bit. Next turn. I really like this. It's a turn-based strategy game, and I'm a big fan of turn-based strategy. So this is just up my alley. And I think it's probably on sale right now. Right now is the winter sale. And I would recommend this game for... well, if you are a fan of these types of games and you like what you see, go pick up the game. It's on Steam and everything. Let's just get rid of these guys. As I said, I will try to skip as much story as possible. So I'll be skipping in a few seconds right here. There we go. Let's see. This is how you build stuff basically. You just click on the town, one of the squares around the center of the town, and usually the best thing you can do is build a storehouse, build a builder's hall, and then maybe just like build a shrine or a wooden wall. There. Now I've put up the queue for that one until it's done. I am playing as the High Elves at the moment, and well, these are their cities, but you also have other side races, lesser races you could call it, if it wasn't almost a little bit racist. You have side races like these, the Giants. The Giants' dwelling doesn't actually work like a regular city, basically. You don't have nearly as many building options, and they don't actually grow. Like these cities right here, they will actually grow up to, from village to town to city to metropolis. And you can see here how many turns it will be. But these lesser ones, they will not. Although saying lesser isn't really correct. Because, well, these are their units. Tier 4 is, as far as I know, the highest. So, yeah, they have very, very good units. Just like every other race, really. Tier 4s are really high maintenance. Whoops, there goes an alarm. Why the hell was that alarm on? I don't know. I don't even know. As you can see, upkeep 32. That's high. These are tier 1s, and they have an upkeep of 4. So, at one time, you can say that having only tier 4s is really good, because they are tough as shit to kill, but for every single fire giant you have, you could have, let's see, 8. You have 8 tier 1s. And then you could just suddenly come to the point like, well, then again, 8 tier 1s will most probably not be able to kill a tier 4. Most probably. Also, these heroes you have can actually be upgraded. Let's see. Let's give this guy... what would be good for him? You can give him more spells, which is something you can't really do on your main hero. Vengeful Vines. Oh yes, I actually kind of want that one. He'll be able to send vines against walls and such when I am attacking castles. I'm going to go through these very quickly, so just give me a second. Okay, now the spoilers are gone. End turn. The end to at very least loading in this game is fast as fuck. I mean, if you save and load, it goes quickly. I mean, seriously, oh so quickly. It's actually very nice. Oh yeah, it is. I just got done with this, meaning I can build higher stuff, which means that sooner or later. Ooh. It's protected by ancient earth magic, defending friendly units on the battlefield. All gain stone skin. Oh, nice. Let's see. I am now on here, and okay. Basically, you can research things as well. You will need to research to get all the good stuff. For example, one of the researches you can do is Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger increases your maximum mana, these blue crystals, and it increases your spell casting points. This one. And getting a very nice amount of spellcasting points is very nice. Let's say like this: some of the factions must summon through magic their special units, and if you have a high enough, you can end up summoning a special unit every single turn. And said special units can actually be summoned right next to your hero. Let's see, can I actually summon something? Yes, I can summon Grimbeaks. You can either summon them right next to your cities, which means that you can actually, if someone is attacking you, you can very quickly just go like, oh shit, someone's attacking me, summon a little bit extra, just a little bit extra. Or you can do it like this, summon it right next to my army. But I'm just gonna send her in there. Oh, they just instantly joined me. Done! Let's go up there as well. I am playing through the main campaign at the moment. And yeah, also a hint, or a tip for me. Make one of these flying magical units and just fly around the edges of your territory and picking up all the treasures and such. If you lose that unit, it's like, whatever. But if you don't lose that unit, you'll just end up picking up all the gold. You will be rich. Rich. Storehouse, builder, shrine, wall. The reason why I'm building the wooden wall is because, well, A, it gives defense, and units that are on a wall will actually gain bonus range. But it's also that once you get a stone wall, you actually increase the area of your city by 1. Okay, thank you for the aid. Here you go, have our city. The mission here is basically going here and helping these guys, so I'm not going to say anything more than that, because anything more than that would be rather spoilery. Let's see, how is the enemy down here doing? 6 units, highest is tier 2. I could probably attack this one and win. The chances are I could. Chances are also that I don't want to. Ooh, let them run. Also, here's another thing about this game. You got mercy, you got evil points, which are red, and you got good points. The main thing you have to keep in mind while playing this, when it comes to good and evil points, is that if you're playing as, for example, I'm playing as elves, it's a good plan to not be evil, basically. Because, and oh my god, stop spamming me. Because you get happiness depending on if you're good or evil, depending on the race you're playing as. If you're playing as undead, because I think you can play as undead, if you're playing as any evil race, if you're good, they will hate you. So also, since you can pick up units and such, you get free units. If you're good, they're evil. Again, they'll just hate your guts. So it might just be if you have really bad morale, thanks to your alignment, you can see the morale up here. Yeah, you might as well just disband those units. Just go like, yeah, fuck it, I'm not gonna bother. Okay, let's just quickly move out here, move out there, and I am going to attack this city. But let's see, what would be the best move on this? Actually, I think I do know what I'm going to do. Okay, let's quickly just confirm this movement. Have them move around a little bit more. But when playing the campaign, I'm going to give you a quick warning. Don't explore too much. Because I have had times where I got completely and utterly raped. Because I actually went exploring too far and activated a couple of triggers I shouldn't have activated. Basically, you activate a couple of triggers, which means that you're supposed to be at the point where you're invading those guys, and suddenly a ton of units spawn and they attack you. I got pummeled. Next time I just went like, I sat there and didn't activate a trigger, and no one attacked me for like 100 turns. Yeah. Okay, click end turn. Let's see, they're not going to do anything. Ah, excellent. Wait, Isabel, I'm not here to fight you. Oh, okay, more story. Okay, that was that. And now I can attack this city. The way I'm doing it right now, I have my flying units here, and just attack. A very likely victory. I could just auto-combat this, but I won't. Auto-combat is very nice later on if you have a super strong army. Because very likely means that you might take some damage, but you're probably not going to die. So if you auto, you can't actually choose. You can't actually choose. Oh my god! Fuck you, Isabel. It seems like she actually has magic. Oh damn. Okay, let's see. Who here had healing? These are only tier 1s, but I don't really want to lose them. Because, again, at the very least, they're cannon fodder. At the very least. Okay, let's move these giants ahead here. I think I'm just going to attack this gate this time. Because this is where I have most of my armies. And this is where she has almost no army. So, let's see. Again, magic. Ooh, Blessing of Health. I like this one. Everyone gets plus 10 HP. And that one didn't go from my main mana pool, you could say. So, okay, they can't do anything else. And even inside tier 4 units, I would actually say that these guys, the giants, they aren't the strongest tier 4s. You're going to be... Of course, they are probably going to pummel most tier 1s to tier 3s, but against other tier 4s, chances are they are going to have a little bit of a difficult time, because they aren't the strongest. They aren't weak by any means, but they aren't really that strong, because they have no magic. That's the thing I have to know about tier 4s. Tier 4s also have like earth-shakingly awesome spells or special abilities. Ah, I couldn't charm him. Charming a person means that he will actually join your side. Let's try again. Charm. What? That was a 60 and a 70% chance. God damn it. Attack the main door. Fuck you, door. Can't really do anything more. So, end turn. But here's when you're fighting, if your leader dies, let's just move this on fast pace. If your leader dies, they will simply just respawn in, if it was 3 turns. But if any of your other heroes die, they are dead. If you lose the battle, of course. If you win the battle, they respawn. But if you lose the battle, they're dead is dead. Dead is dead. Let's see, how can I do here? There's a range penalty most of the time. So moving in a little bit closer, if it's in green, you can attack 3 times. If it's in yellow, you can attack twice. So getting that penalty down, fuck it, I'll just fucking pummel them. And destroy this wall, hopefully. Yes, I destroyed it. Let's see, who am I going to attack? Yeah, I think just attacking him is probably going to be... oof. Let's see. If I move him up there, that should probably kill him. Good. Can I move up here? Let's see. That will most certainly kill one of those. Oh fuck, it didn't kill the both of them. Do I... Okay, what else do I have? I love the fighting here. It will be, as I said, turn-based. And I'm a person that loves turn-based, so this is just what I love. But let's see. I'm probably going to be taking some damage now, aren't I? No more spells. Okay, let's hope that they all attack my heroes. Because since I am probably going to be winning this... Ouch. He died, so I lost the health bonus. But it doesn't hurt me too much, so... But yeah, he will now just respawn, I think it was 25%. So it's not like the end of the world just because he died. Oh no, the wall didn't go down. Okay, destroy the wall, damn it. Now, fuck you. now I can actually get everything in there. Let's see. Move them a little bit closer. Move them a little bit. Move that a little bit closer again. Oh, these are just initiates. Ah, crap. I thought they were Storm Sisters. Storm Sisters are pretty strong units. They can... well, they're very helpful, to say the least. Okay, since these guys have nothing else to do, since I can't really get him to do anything else, I could get him to go in guard mode, which will give them higher defense. But I'm just going to destroy the wall a little bit. They did attack it, but that wouldn't have done too much anyway, so... There, this is pretty much a victory now. Giant, you can kill him. Done. The best thing about a living army is that they will regenerate their HP. It's not the worst thing in the world that they take damage. You just don't want to fight too much. But if you have a mechanical army, like the dwarves and such, you need engineers to actually repair stuff. And having a ton of engineers isn't exactly the easiest or the best thing you could say, because they take army spots, and if you get attacked while, yeah, it can turn messy. Let's just say it like that. Let's see, move her out, move those guys out again. Absorb, obviously, because I haven't... Well, I could, for example, raise it, but that will make me evil. I could plunder it, but that would make me evil. I can migrate to high elves, but that would make me evil. Yeah, all of these are just like, but evil, but evil, but evil. The one I'm doing now, absorbing, does nothing. It doesn't make me evil, doesn't make me good. So it's usually the better things to just do. Ooh, also you have rolled enchantments, like this one. Corpse looting. And world enchantment that increases gold earned per unit killed in combat. Keeping enchantments like that up is a very, I would say, a pretty important thing all in all, because you do want to have those extra gold, don't you? And those extra gold can go a long way. Oh, also here you can see something called an outpost. Oh, not actually not. It's not even an outpost. It's just a defensive structure of. Yeah, it's just Wow, it's actually just called defensive structure. I would call it a castle or fortress, but okay. They are basically there to help you expand your territory. Oh, they are attacking my. Oh, this could actually turn bad, because as it said, closely matched. Ouch! That's not good. I don't think I get any bonuses here, so I have to be careful about how I approach this battle. Initiates, yeah, they're cheap, really cheap, and they have one ranged attack, so they're okay. God, I mean, my throat is actually starting to get really dry, so. Initiates are just the general trash units. They aren't really that good. They have one ranged attack. They're usually just very weak, but they're also really, really cheap. Let's see. I am going to. Let's do it on him. I'm just trying to get to cull them a little bit before they actually arrive. Some of the other factions, though, like the Druids, they can, I think it was Wild Hunt or something like that. For 7 turns, you will summon 2 or 3 tier 1 animals. Every single turn for 7 turns. It's a very fun spell, because suddenly the field is full of people. You know, you might have sent in one of those little crows, they attack you with an army. You just summon your own army. And it will keep on summoning until everyone is dead. Let's see. Yeah, let's just try to kill that. Thank God it worked. At the moment I'm just trying to safeguard these archers as much as possible. Because, yeah, the archers are the strongest units. Oh God. Why the fuck does the spider have face? The fuck? I mean, seriously, what the fuck? Why does the spider have facing abilities? Oh God. Well then. Just like, oh yeah, it's a spider with teleport. What did you just say? A spider with what now? Okay, I honestly did not see that one coming. So yeah, ouch, that hurt me a little bit. But again, luckily enough, they will regenerate, so it's not the end of the world that happened. Again, let's just go. Okay, apparently the fastest route wasn't actually going through the forest; it was just going straight over. Let's see, domain invasion. Well, yeah, that fucking boat has been there for ages. It's not really that much a domain invasion when it was there before I came. Again, if diplomacy in this game is very simple, there's almost nothing to it really. But yeah. Also, another thing about these cast fortresses, they're very nice to build up. Because if you want to, for example, chokehold here, but you don't want to build a town, you can build a castle and have your hero sitting there, or an army sitting there. Because the wooden ones, they will have a wall around it. Stone ones, an even better wall, which again increases range and gives you cover. So they're really good for making chokeholds. Or, for example here, increase the territory, which will now give my empire 10 gold. I'm going to remove this castle after this thing expands one more, so I get the gold mine as well. But other than that, having castles is a very nice thing. Because also if you decide to make settlers, you can actually move the settlers on top of here, and it gets the wall. You basically just build a settlement inside of it. For example, if you have a stone castle, the settlement will start with stone walls, which is very nice. I could just attack this again, but I think I've shown you guys the combat more than enough. A few things that it might take a little bit to actually find. Up here in the left corner, you have an overview panel. It will show you quests, population. There's 4 cities of High Elves, 1 city of Orc. Oh, this is an Orc city, not a human city, okay. You will also be able to see all the enchantments going on. For example, I just cast this one, more loot. You can also reinforce it to make it harder to actually destroy it, because the enemy will try to destroy it and dispel it. So bang, like that, it's now harder for her to destroy, meaning that she'll have to use up more mana to actually take it. And the best thing about reinforcing, at the end of the turn, let's just move this guy a little bit, again, just exploring, what she's going to do, and move over there. End turn, mana comes back before they attack. So at the end of the turn, always reinforce with whatever mana you have. Just reinforce anything, because you don't really lose on it, other than some mana crystals. But to be honest, mana income for most races, no problem. Unless if you're playing Druid, who actually have magical units, who actually feed on mana, or have an upkeep of mana, instead of having an upkeep of gold. Unless if you're that race, or some other factions that have similar stuff, you're not going to have too much use for the mana crystals. That's another very good thing about the Druids. Their tier 4s, mana upkeep, which, while you're probably not going to have nearly as many as, for example, the I think it was Theocracy they're called. Basically, they have smithing vehicles. While you're probably not going to have as much as them, but you can actually have a huge army and a ton of tier 4s, instead of having only to go for an army of tier 4s, because they have gold upkeep, because the normal army has gold upkeep and such. But I'm going to call it an end there, because I don't think I have time to show you guys anything new, you could say. So, thank you all for watching. I will see you all next video.